Hi Pisces, I have a spread here for you if you happen to have a Sagittarius partner. So it's a 5-card spread. We will add more. So the left side is going to be you Pisces and the right side is going to be Sagittarius. The center card is what's bringing everything together. Thanks for hanging out, joining me. Sorry for my nasally voice as I do got a cold. Here we go. Ooh. So here, Pisces, let's just get it out now. Clearly it's a love connection. I know you're in a relationship, yes, between both of you, but there's a strong connection here. And between you two, with that synchronicity of me doing a love reading, and then the center card is a love card. The 8 of Cups in reverse. This is like, instead of walking away, which is upright, in reverse it's for kind of hanging on. It's lingering around. It's like you want to try, but it's just at a stay still. Here's some masculine energy for you with the Father of Cups. And you being Pisces, right? That is your energy. Water. He's structured, right? He makes things happen. He's leader. He is calm, though. But when it's like getting down to the nitty-gritty, like his intuition is high, and sometimes he may speak and say things in a different way that should be said, right? And when you have a Sagittarius partner, they're delicate. It's more, it's like criticism. They don't take very well to that. They don't want to be the cause or the reason for any kind of disruption. And then when they do feel that way, they end up caging in and being snappy, dependent, maybe a little lazy. Here, she or he, there's a lot in her that you see. There's a lot in her that is there. Perhaps a very beautiful woman. She had a lot of strength. Has a lot of strength. I get the feeling she's trying. This is what you used to love about her. You still love her, but this is one of the big things that you loved about her when you first got together. And then now, with the 6 of Wands that's hanging onto her shoulders, is baggage. She is unable to let go of something. Something is totally haunting her. It's crowding her. It's confusing her. Like she's doubting herself. So, look at that. That is their energy, the Temperance card. And the Sagittarius card. And with the fact that it's in reverse, maybe when she's doing things, she's a bit excessive about it. Maybe it's like she has a good morning, has a good day, and things are going so great, and then maybe she's too harsh on herself and criticizes herself too much and doesn't feel like she can do it. And then the whole day just kind of unfolds and unravels terribly, like things are just kind of exaggerated. Father of Swords. This is a very This is you over here. The Father of Cups and the Father of Swords. Like, you get things done. Like I said, you are the stability. You kind of hold things together. And that's what she loves about you. Because when you're with Sagittarius, Sagittarius need to feel free. They need to be with someone who's perhaps older than them, someone who can teach them something, someone who helps the Sagittarius blossom and grow, but not holding her back. Let her fly. Perhaps you come off a little strong sometimes, just because you got it so together and you're doing everything and you can manage everything. And then Sagittarius kind of feeling like she's not as good and she's doubting herself, right? That's where that excessive behavior comes into play. The Empress in reverse. She's feeling empty. I feel like she's lost something. Someone. Something happened to her. It all goes back to the past. It's not just yesterday. It's something that's woven deep. Because with the Empress in reverse being backed up with the Nine of Swords, there's some tragic things that are haunting her mind that are making her lose sleep. Nightmares. For you, with your intuition, it's like you stay, you deal with it, you put up with it, you keep going because you know what she's capable of. You can feel it, you can see it, but you can only bring a horse to the water. You can't force them to drink it, right? But it's like sitting back, and that's exactly what she needs you to do, is to sit back and know that she can get it done without you having to point her in all the directions. She needs to move on from something that is definitely taking up headspace. Perhaps maybe she's finally starting to move on, but it's like back and forth, right? She's got no closure on something. Something is still haunting her. Causing her to feel rather empty. And totally not herself. And you want to stay in there and wait, like, because you know, you feel it, you love who she is, but it's trying to get her to wake up, right? You're working, you're paying the bills, you're cleaning, you're trying to do everything so she's feeling that she does, like, so she has more time for herself perhaps, so she doesn't feel overwhelmed by things. You're just trying to help her. But that's all the physical things, right? It's what's hurting her is deep within. It's the Ten of Swords. Once that closure is given to her, she's able to move on. But what kind of closure is she looking for? There's the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Moving on. She's got a heavy load on her mind and her heart. The key to making things work, because clearly you've been in for a while. You know her. Your patience has not run thin. Like, you're still really trying hard, perhaps overworking. But at the same time, is you being represented by the Father of Wands and Cups. Like, you're a very strong individual, yes. But it's how we say things. It's what we say. And again, with Sagittarius, she really needs to be free. She's just naturally that way. But at the same time, not free to the point where it's excessive. Free to be who she is, but something's holding her back. She's locked in. And with your help, trying to be there, comfort, teach her, help her grow. You're almost there. You guys are almost there. It's almost as if something happened at home. With the Nine of Pentacles. Perhaps you guys have lost someone together. Or in the past, she has lost someone. I feel like it has to do with home. And I feel like it caused her to change. It happened quickly. Sudden. With the Eight of Wands. Put her out of her comfort zone. Okay. Okay. So the next 5 cards are all reversed. So whatever it is that changed in her nest, it was fast. She was not expecting it. It still haunts her. She's got no closure. Something happened. It's left her feeling empty. Lots of wounds that need to be mended. And she's trying. Because when something at home happens rather quickly, it's painful. And with the Hierophant being in reverse, it's like it took her out of her element. It changed her. Things were no longer the same way as they used to be. Father of Pentacles, Mother of Wands, the Hermit. So maybe causing her to feel or act and say her actions, it totally changed her. Became bitter, cruel, mean, secluded, isolated, harsh. Because with the Mother of Wands in reverse, something happened at home. Yep. So with the Ten of Pentacles, after that, the Star card, and then the Lover's card. So I'm getting the feeling this was happening before she met you. It's still hanging on, it's still hurting, but then like you walked into her life and brought that home back to her. That completion. With the Star card, it's like, wow. And the Lover's card here, right? You are her shining star. But I'm getting the fact that over time, and now they've gone to know her, yet you love her and all those things, I feel that you may come across a little strong at times. With the Father of Swords in reverse, the Emperor, the Daughter of Swords in reverse, and the Son of Swords. Look at that synchronicity, right? Perhaps you've kind of been direct, harsh, want things done at a certain pace because that's how it is for you. But with Sagittarius, it's very different. She's middle path, she's calmness, she's intuition, right? But it's like the Emperor standing up straight, except for the other three. It's like you are bringing so much stability everywhere in the home, finances, decision, all of it, right? The King. But then if things are just a little bit too controlled, a little bit too harsh, everyone's going to be not on board. That's where the clashing and the resentment comes in, right? Or perhaps in her own family life, that's how she was treated. That's the life she was raised with. And it's kind of still stuck there and it's still hurting. Because with all the swords, that's a lot of mental thought. It's a whole lot of criticism inside your own mind, doubting yourself, insecure about yourself. And this is your partner, Pisces. The Summer Dragon. Number 35. So, Summer Dragon is like sitting back and appreciating the smaller things in life, right? The keyword is summer. Oh, the joys of summer, do as this dragon does. He is just a carefree little guy who moves from flower to flower, absorbing the sweetness of life. Embrace the light and the warmth and the beauty of summer all around you. Summer represents the full bloom of life. You are entering a time when life has much to offer you. You can expect opportunities to open up in all the different areas of your life. Wear your rose-colored glasses and see everything from a loving point of view. This is a time for excursions and adventure. It is time to meet new people and to join with friends for good times. Whether it is in reality summer or not, allow yourself to move into the feeling of summer. Mentally cast a golden sunny glow around your body. Be full of bliss. Know that things are going to work out well for you if you just stay in a sunny attitude and go with the flow. Have a fun adventure today. So with her, yes, going with the flow and letting things naturally heal. But at the same time, you, Pisces, need to go with the flow too, instead of trying to rush things and make things go a little bit faster. Because with Sagittarius, when it's coming at them way too much, way too fast, way too quickly, they just shut down, become inverted, and just like go do something else to take their mind totally off of it. They're very sensitive, they're very loving, but they're very curious. And they have so much they want to explore, but when there's something that's holding them down, be that calm one. Don't be so emperor-like, right? And just calm down a little bit and work with her. If you're going to go on the challenge of a challenging, it's not like it's a challenge, but the fact that it is challenging when it's a long journey, right? You've got to have a lot of patience and you've got to work with them. But you also got to love yourself and put yourself first too, and make sure that you're getting what you want out of this. And if you're putting yourself on the back burner a bit to help this one come up more, but at the same time you got to remember that you did that, you made that decision, it wasn't, and you need to follow through with that calmly, right? Because with grace it will fall into place. You don't want to rush it. You need to learn to crawl, walk, and then run. So with that being said, just gear down Big Rig just a little bit. Just be more calm, more patient with your temperance, because she is dealing with a lot at the moment and has been for a while. So get down to the root of the cause, right? Take care, and I'll talk to you guys later.